Hello, boys and girls. I just wanted to model a quick lesson for you about our next set of math we're doing. It's actually not much different from what you already have been doing. We're just going to try using one of these related fact triangles and see if maybe they help you understand how each of the number sentences is connected with the two parts and the whole. Okay? So on page 205 in your big book, there's a problem that asks you, if I have 8 of something, but I want 10, how would I get there? So in these triangles, well, hold on, let me back up. It gives you this 8, and then there's a plus, and then it gives you a rectangle, and it says I want to equal 10. I'm only at 8, but I want to equal 10. So what would I put in that box? And of course you can count on your fingers or use counters. You can use a number line, or you can just count out loud and count 8, 9, 10. And that would get me to the 10. And so then I know that that was 2, and so 2 would go in the box. There's lots of different ways you can do it, okay? Let me show you how this problem works in one of our number triangles, our related fact triangles, okay? This top one is always the answer. Or if we were in 3rd grade, we would call it the sum, okay? And so that is always the one number that's on the other side of the equal sign all by itself. Then the other two rectangles or squares, just depends on what you're looking at, are the parts. They're the two parts that you're putting together or taking away from the answer to get the sum or to figure out what the other missing part is. So these two go together to make this one. Or you can say, okay, well, I want to put them together this way and go the opposite direction, and I'll still get the same answer. That's that switcheroo we were talking about. So with the question above up here that I asked you, I said, okay, well, I know 8. I know the answer is 10, but how am I going to get there? What is this missing part? Of course, we already know that the missing part is 2 because we figured it out. So how it would work is I could do 8 to the 2, 8 with a 2, or 8 plus 2 makes 10. Or if I didn't like it that way, let me see if I can get rid of just those. Oh, it didn't work. I was going to try and get rid of just those red lines. Or I could go the opposite direction and go, okay, if I have 2 and I'm going to the 8, so I have 2 and I'm adding 8 more, that is still 10. That's that switcheroo that we've done. So we had the 8 plus 2 equals 10, as well as 2 plus 8 equals 10. Okay, so now you're thinking, well, how is this supposed to help me with my math when she is asking me to come up with the subtraction problems? Well, if you notice, I drew arrows on all of those little connecty lines. That's because you can actually use this answer box to write your subtraction sentences. So if I want to start at the 10 and subtract or take away a number, I can either go to the 8 or I can go to the 2. It doesn't matter which one because they're both related in that triangle. They're both parts of that triangle. So I can do 10 minus 2. Let's say I'm going to go this way. Equals, well, what number did I not write yet? Yes, I didn't write the 8. You got it. So, okay, let's back up a little bit. We got all these drawings on here. Let me get rid of some of this. Okay, so we still had the 10. We had the 2. Here's the rectangles that they were in. Here's the lines that show they're all connected. All right, so what are we missing? What have we not done? Remember, we're trying to start with the answer. We're going to take away, so I'm either going to go to the 2 or the 8. Which one did I not go to yet? Look at what we did before. I hope you said 8. That's the one we haven't done right after the 10. So we're going to start at the 10. We're going to go down to the 8. And we're going to say that 10 take away 8 is 2. That's how those answer triangles, those related fact triangles can really help us out, okay?